6:37. We check back in now with Mike Eppel over at 680 News for the latest as Wall Street takes a dive. This after Trump's key economic policy advisor calls it quits.
Yeah, good morning, Tammy. The departure of Gary Cohn, a former Goldman Sachs executive who was a key member of the Trump administration, one of the architects of tax reform, announced after the close of trade last night he is leaving in what is apparently a dispute with the U.S. president regarding these tariffs on steel and aluminum products that Trump wants to impose. Cohn is seen as a more economic moderate. You take him out of the picture, and what does this mean for the White House? Does it become even more nationalistic? And some say letting Trump be Trump going forward. Well, Wall Street is not all impressed with this, as the Dow Futures Index right now is pointing to a drop of about 350 points at the opening of trade this morning. Keep in mind, we've seen these swings in the past where stock futures point one direction early on, only to see things completely reverse course by the close of trade. What is not expected to be any change today, Canadian interest rate policy. You had the economic or the latest signals on Toronto real estate specifically showing a slowdown year over year for the month of February. Well, a lot of that has to do with the fact that interest rates have gone up 3 times over the past 14 months. So we're looking at a scenario where borrowers are certainly looking at a higher interest rate to buy a home, and that slowed things down. The new policies, of course, as well. And we'll hear from the Bank of Canada Governor Stephen Poloz exactly what the economic assessment is for 2018. Are there concerns about U.S. tax reform or the hardline policies coming out of the States regarding trade and what that could mean for the Canadian economy? CN Rail promising to do better, getting a backlog of grain shipments in Western Canada to market. This is a big problem out west, the problem getting our Canadian energy and agribusiness products to market because of a backlog of shipments. CN this morning pledging $250 million for new track and a rail yard. We've also got BlackBerry launching a lawsuit against Facebook, and this is regarding Facebook Messenger and apps regarding that. BlackBerry claiming patent infringement. So a Waterloo-based company going after the social media giants and looking for some big bucks, potentially on a patent infringement case. So from here, we'll send it over to Kevin in the studio.
I'm interested to see what business numbers we're going to see at the end of this winter, because we have yet another major storm hitting about 50 million people. This is the second or third, and it's got to be having an impact on especially retail economy.
And it hits the airline industry as well, Kevin. You know, they have to deal with the backlog of that, and that, of course, costs the airlines money. But you're right, if American consumers can't get to the stores. But then again, maybe it's all about internet shopping. If you can't get to the physical shopping mall, then you go online and do your purchase just as you would any other weather event.
You know what I did the other day? I went into a hardware store, couldn't find what I wanted. I ordered it while I was in the hardware store from Amazon, so I was shopping on Amazon in the store.
You get what you want it now, right?
6:40, 20 minutes before 7 o'clock right now on Breakfast Television.